action.
Okay, this is one of 3 litter boxes that we have. This is our upstairs floor. So we have a litter box there. As far as them peeing, whichever one it is, sometimes they pee back there on the floor. Other times they'll pee back there on the floor. Okay. I'd keep it on. Then this is our bedroom. Our cat Tress, when it's cold out, she sleeps up here on the bed. If it's too warm, she tends to sleep up down here on the floor, but she's usually up on this level with us. As far as spraying, they've sprayed along the walls. They've sprayed on the radiator cover. And the same with over here, they've sprayed on this back wall. Bay isn't up here as often as Tress is, but she does come up for a little while. As far as playing, she does like to sometimes play with the toys if we slide them across the floor, but she mostly likes to play if we have things hidden under the rug. Other than that, it's very hard to get her to play. We just can't find the right things to entice her to play. So as far as playtime, that's what we do. They both seem to get along okay if they're up here together and they're playing. Like I said, the other cat likes to chase things across the floor. So they can tolerate each other at times. It's Bay that generally gets upset when Tress is around, and she'll growl, but Tress is pretty laid back. So we'll come downstairs. On our landing here, somebody has peed, so we put wax paper there to try to prevent them from peeing on that spot again. We now keep the door closed to the office because they have a bad habit. If this is opened up, they're going to come in here and spray. They tend to spray along this wall, which, as you can see, we have plastic up. So it's a given. If this room's opened up, they're going to spray. They've also have sprayed here, and they've also have sprayed back here. They both like to come in this room because they like to look out the back sliding door, but we have to keep them locked out. We just started locking them out the past month or so because it's just gotten so bad and they're ruining the carpet. They don't seem to bother this back bedroom too often. For some reason, they just don't go in there that much. In the kitchen, they've peed on both of them, they've peed on the floor back there. They've peed on the floor over here. We now have to block the room into our family room because, once again, if they're unsupervised, they will come in here and they will pee or spray. We have the room with plastic all over. They've peed back here. They've peed down here. They tend not to spray. I'm just finding pee on the plastic down here. I'm not finding it on the vertical surface. This is their cat tower. Bay's the only one that tends to be on the cat tower. She likes to lay up here, especially in the winter time. But her big interest is looking outside all the time. She's always looking for the outside cats, so we try to keep the blinds closed as much as we can. But they both like to be in this room, but they can't be in here if we're not with them. As far as playing in here, we can't really get Bay to play too much on here. She gets aggravated easily if we try to play with these toys with her. She only likes to play if we have something hidden, like under a newspaper, she'll play. But other than that, she gets irritated very easily. Tressie will play in this tube, which is the gray and white cat. She'll play if we have this moving around. She'll play and smack at that. Oh, they've also sprayed back here too. Now they have sprayed and peed back here. And a few times we've caught them spraying over here. So as you can see, we have plastic all over just to try to protect our carpet. She cries when she wants to have either the windows open, like right now she's crying because she wants the window to be open, or she'll cry because she wants the blind to be up. Once again, I think she's still just crying because she wants attention or she wants the window open. And then we'll come into the kitchen. In the kitchen, one of them is now getting up on top of our counter and spraying. I think it's mostly spraying. I don't know that it's just peeing because I do find spray up here. So we had to put this double back tape up here to try to keep them off of the counter, which sometimes it works, but it's just a pain to have to do that. So they tend to be peeing or spraying there mostly. We have caught them, one of them doing it up here, but we didn't catch them, but one of them did pee up here on our stove. We have to keep this locked where our trash is because Bay's very food driven and she'll open this up and get in the trash. Very food driven. If we come down here into the basement, okay, this is where they eat, and we have two other litter boxes. We have a litter box back here. And we have our third litter box over here. This is where Bay eats her food. And that's Bay. And then this is where Tress eats her food. Since we have our family room locked off at night, that's where Bay used to always sleep, is in the family room, but now that we have it blocked off, I put this bed here so she comes down here and sleeps in the bed. I know she'd prefer to be in the family room, but we can't have her be in there. As far as spraying, they've also sprayed along here, so we put tinfoil on there, but I just noted yesterday that somebody sprayed on there, so that didn't work very well. I've also found pee in the trough back here. And there's often pee over here in the troughs, either in that trough over there or that trough back there. There's pee. It's generally not spray. Like I said, sometimes she's in the mood to play. Right now she seems to be in a pretty good mood, but she can get overstimulated very easily. So we have to watch how much we play with her. We definitely have to watch how often we're petting her, because if we pet her too much, she gets aggravated with it. As you can hear, it sounds like she's a bit aggravated right now. So I think I pretty much covered everything as far as there's spots where they like to pee, or they spray, where they tend to sleep. Like I said, we have the 3 litter boxes. I keep them very well cleaned out. But other than that, we just don't know what else to do. Not sure what's aggravating them and causing them to mark territory so often. So hopefully you can help. Thanks. This is a cat toy. It's meant to put catnip in it. There's a hole at the end, you pour catnip in it, but we stopped doing that because I think catnip just overexcites her even more, so we just don't do that anymore. But she still likes the blanket, or she likes to play if there's something hidden under it.
And cut.